What's up, everybody? It's your boy AJ Trip with another reaction video. Another one from my good friends at World Culture Wrestling. So, how about 10 off-camera wrestling moments you weren't meant to see? So, I think this one is kind of like my last video, breaking kayfabe and something like that. This is probably something he's talking about breaking kayfabe, but it's probably also maybe a little bit having to do with maybe like some back behind the scenes stories, and I think that's one of the reasons why I think maybe not having kayfabe is good, because you get to hear some of the backside. Why do I keep saying backstage stories from some of the wrestlers and some of the bookers and everything like that. So I think all of those are always entertaining and fun to listen to and watch. And I love Table for Three on the WWE Network and everything like that. So look, come on, let's go ahead and let's check this out.
It takes a buttload of coordination to put together a wrestling show on camera. The guys in the truck have to be on their game to make sure that not only does every big spot get the best coverage and not, say, linger on Roman Reigns' dirt face when it should be covering AJ Styles' Titantron of the Royal Rumble, but also make sure that the fans at home don't see it when things all the way up. However, thanks to footage being leaked, equipment malfunctioning, and the fact that everyone in the audience has their own pocket camera these days, it's harder and harder to keep the weird stuff buried. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and here are 10 off-camera moments you weren't meant to see. Honourable mention, Brock Lesnar hitting a child with a car door. Got him! Number 10, Undertaker's pyro tortures the crowd. Sure, there's disdain for the cheap seats, and there's that time at WrestleMania 24 when WWE straight up tried to murder its audience. How to succeed in business, the Kevin Dunn edition. So the main event of WrestleMania in 2008 was Undertaker vs Edge, with Spooks the Ghost Lad tapping him out to Hell's Gate. To celebrate the streak going 16-0, fireworks went off all around the arena, including some flying in on cables over the crowd's head towards the entranceway. However, on one side of the arena, one of these cables snapped, dropping not only a red-hot cable onto the crowd, but a big bunch of fireworks too, injuring 45 people. I mean, I've heard of a hot crowd, but this is ridiculous. Number 9, mocking the CM Punk chant. The worst thing that Steve Austin ever did to the wrestling industry was introduce that goddamn what chant. It's the worst. The absolute worst. Stop watching me or I'll have you all fired. Thank you. The CM Punk chant isn't that much better, originally used by fans demanding Punk's return after he quit, and now it's more of a way to fans to say, we don't like what we're seeing. It's annoying, not just to people watching, but evidently the announcers too, after audio was leaked of Cole, Lawler and JBL mocking the fans for chanting CM Punk, with Cole suggesting they should chant, go away, way. Go away, way. Kill Michael Cole. Number 8, Mark Henry is not so strong. It's never been explained who's responsible for this footage hitting the internet, but it seems to have been an internal one. So this happened on SmackDown in 2006 and involved Mark Henry trying his damnedest to rip a cage door off its hinges a la Kane, except, nope. The door completely no-sells the world's strongest man, staying stubbornly on its hinges. It hadn't been properly gimmicked beforehand, so just the most awkward amount of time passes as Henry pulls on the door, opting eventually to just break the chain instead, which is still mental strong. Thankfully it was SmackDown and they just edited it down for broadcast. Number 7, Hulk Hogan murders a promo. Side-by-side tales of SmackDown woes and this utter dumpster fire of a promo from Hulk Hogan. Despite being hugely successful on the stick once upon a time, dude, the Hulkster's had his fair share of Mike Gaff's brother, memorably mixing up the Silverdome and the Superdome at WrestleMania 30, but nothing compares to this howler on SmackDown. In the unedited footage, not only does McMahon drop an uncensored BS swear, but Hogan fumbles his way around a promo like a man with no fingers trying to unhook a bra. He trips over the phrase, right guy in the right place at the right time, then has another run at it before calling himself the right gay guy in the right place at the right time, and well, it's just we're learning an awful lot about you today, Hulkster. Number 6, Kevin Dunn's live headset feed. Kevin Dunn gets referenced a lot when people gripe about WWE, and for anyone who doesn't know who he is, Dunn is the guy in the truck and on the headset, calling the shots, cueing announcers and signaling for cuts. He's the creature who dwells unseen in the shadows, pulling the strings, until for one episode in season 3 of NXT, when he accidentally played his headset audio over the satellite feed for the whole episode. In this leaked audio, Dunn can be heard cueing Michael Cole, Matt Striker, telling the contestants when to make their entrances. Truth be told, it's all fairly boring, even when he's queuing a wedding between Goldust and Aksana. Yup, but for anyone who's interested in the behind-the-scenes action of WWE, track it down. Number 5, Undertaker rehearses murdering his friend. The Undertaker's second and not final appearance on this list. Who can forget that most joyful of angles from 2004 when Paul Heyman threatened to murder Paul Bearer by burying him alive in a big box filled with cement. Then the Undertaker stopped him with a lightning bolt and then decided to go ahead and murder his friend with cement. Anyway, sure, why the not? Wrestling is real. Anyway, turns out the whole stupid affair was spoiled ahead of time when footage of Undertaker rehearsing the angle was leaked before the pay-per-view even aired. Undertaker looks so bored spouting these stupid lines, and no man on earth can blame him. Number 4, Triple H and The Rock rehearse. Different wrestlers have different approaches to a big match. Some, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, nail down the big points and tend to call most of it on the fly as the match progresses. Others prefer to lay it out beat by beat. Macho Man Randy Savage famously choreographed every single action beat of his famous WrestleMania 3 match with Ricky Steamboat, for example. Another keen rehearser, The Rock, as certain leaked footage will attest, depicting Rocky and Trippy H rehearsing their Iron Man match at Judgment Day 2000. It's hard to tell what they're doing to start with, but if you take the footage of them and hold it side by side with the match itself, you can see that they've worked even the smallest spots to a fine beat. Number 3, The Kiss. Brock Lesnar kissed Kurt Angle once. We told you about that in this recent video about the Beast Incarnate, but it bears repeating. After SmackDown went off the air, but some cameras were still rolling, Brock grabbed Kurt and executed a Greco-Roman lip toss on him. It's an act of someone who's comfortable with his sexuality to an almost warlike degree, but what makes it even more surprising and upsetting is that Brock would come out and publicly state in ESPN magazine, "I don't like gays." Sure, nothing worse than a guy kissing another guy, is there, Brock? Number 2, The Curtain Call, aka the Madison Square Garden incident. Well, Triple H got in trouble for this one. Woo doggy. So Scott Hall and Kevin Nash were like, hey, we like money, and we're jumping ship to WCW to make that coin, dollar, cheddar. Their last night in the WWF was a house show at Madison Square Garden, and because Nash and Hall are super bezzy giggle pals with Triple H and Shawn Michaels, they had a big hug in the middle of the ring to say goodbye. Love is beautiful. What wasn't was Vince McMahon's face when he found out that someone in the crowd had snuck a camera in and filmed the whole damn thing, busting kayfabe wide open, because some of them were heroes and some of them were villains. Now, Carlsberg doesn't make the Wrath of God, but if they did, it would be Vince McMahon's. Triple H, as everyone knows, got the worst of the punishment, losing his planned King of the Ring victory to a certain other superstar. And number 1, the dead man gets burned. We started with The Undertaker's pyro pissing itself, and that's where we'll end. The Elimination Chamber pay-per-view of 2010, and Big Evil's entrance was looking like the typical affair. Smoke, fireballs, the dead man standing on the rampway surveying his people, and then this happened. Yep, the Phenom goes up in flames as a technician sets off a huge fireball too early. Undertaker, suffering first and second degree burns, then storms to the ring, as Cole puts it, and while the cameras are off him, repeatedly soaks himself with water bottles for 24 minutes before having to carry on the match as planned, still slightly smouldering. Turns out, The Undertaker's pyro is the biggest heel in WWE history. And that's our list. Did we miss any out? Tell us about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter here. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and I'll see you soon.
Again, another fine video. They are boys at WhatCulture.com. I enjoy the heck out of them. I love that guy, Adam Blampier. He's good, and Simon's not bad either. For the other guy, but I'm a big Adam guy, Adam Blampier. Or now he's called Plumpy because of what went down there at WrestleMania and his bet he lost. So now Plumpy, Plumpy. So all right. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys thought. Were you surprised about any of those things? Did you know about any of those? Did you not know? Put some down in the comment section. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you so much, guys, for watching. That will be it for me right now. This is your boy AJ Tripp signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there, and I am out.